Yesterday was June 19th, also known as Juneteenth, which is the day when the federal orders freeing the slaves were read to black people in Texas some 2.5 years after the Emancipation Proclamation. Protests are still going on out in the streets. People still dying. Coronavirus resurgent in different parts of the country. Some of them quite germane to this conversation because it's where the NBA is going to be attempting to play a season. So welcome to the NBA desktop. Yay. Differences of opinion. So the NBA is going to try and come back maybe. A lot of people have a lot of different concerns. Into this void has risen Kyrie Irving, who has voiced concerns about restarting in the midst of protests about white supremacy and police brutality. Let's just continue with Shams, who we have to say is kicking Adrian Wojnarowski's ass so fucking hard this week. Kyrie Irving told NBA players on the call Friday, quote, "I don't support going into Orlando. I'm not with the systematic racism and bullshit. Something smells a little fishy." Now, I'll just say this. I would love to go back to a world of just like, haha, Kyrie Irving, flat earth, you dummy, ha 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 ha. But he has a point. Is he the spokesman that people would have imagined out of the box? No. He's probably not in that first ballot of people who you would have expected to do it, but he did do it, and he has a point. Kyrie Irving on Players Call on Friday, per sources, quote, "I'm willing to give up everything I have for social reform." First of all, if that is actually what he said, that is energy that we should laud and respect. Second of all, every quote from Kyrie is secondhand. Until I hear him say something, I see no reason why he should be ripped and or roasted for statements that are being attributed to him through sources. Jason McIntyre, who is this? Kyrie Irving bailed on playing with LeBron and bailed on playing for Brad Stevens. I love how Brad Stevens is somehow like, oh man, we let Brad Stevens down. Who fucking cares? Only won because of LeBron. Now trying to prevent LeBron from a title. What a selfish move. Now, come on. If Kyrie Irving has organized 80 players into a larger discussion about their role in the broader conversation about racism, only to fuck LeBron over this season, I respect it. I mean, if you're willing to go to those lengths where you're willing to completely submarine the league, the incomes of hundreds, if not thousands of people, the CBA, risk it getting torn up just to get back at LeBron for something? I mean, that's respect. That's like some Dr. Doom shit. Let's go inside the bubble. So we've got our first report about what's going on, what the protocols inside the bubble look like. Where do we get that information? We got that from Shams Charania, folks. Why don't we just give him the trophy? Sources, NBA teams, Disney hotels based on seating. The world is becoming Snowpiercer, and the NBA is part of it. The Grand Destino, the Grand Floridian.
Oh, the yacht club.
Where are you?
I'm in the yacht club.
Let's look up the yacht club. So now the second picture is a room, and it's despicable. It's disgusting. First of all, pick a color scheme and pick a fucking fabric pattern. This is hideous. And now, independent theme park reporter Carlye Wisel. Carlye, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So I saw that you tweeted, how would you learn about basketball? I'll just quickly catch you up. The year was 1891. James Naismith, a native of Canada, teacher in Massachusetts. That brings us to about the 1930s. Actually, the game was getting quite popular overseas. Basketball Association of America 50s into the NBA. And that brings us to the year 2020. So Shams Charania, he tweeted that players are going to be staying at 3 different hotels. So yes. I guess give me the lowdown on these accommodations.
So the thing you have to understand is that we are not playing by traditional Disney World rules. Typically, something like Grand Floridian, you were 1 monorail stop away from the Magic Kingdom. That's usually the most expensive hotel at Disney World. So it's typically considered the best. Wow. Now you have to understand that there will be guests staying at Disney's Grand Floridian. So when you compare that to somewhere like Grand Destino, which is a tower at a moderate hotel, which is technically a lower tier, they may have the entire resort to themselves.
I see.
And that would be way better. So I heard that basketball people were dragging Yacht Club because of its funny name. And Yacht Club is usually a favorite among Disney fans because you're able to walk to 2 of the 4 theme parks. Granted, that doesn't apply here.
Right.
Also, Yacht Club has the dopest pool and it will not be open. So there's a lot going on where everything that everyone loves about Yacht Club may be inaccessible to players.
I was looking at some of the interiors, and it's despicable, disgusting. The patterns are awful.
Ooh, you are going to be canceled by Disney fans. Incorrect.
I apologize to the Disney fans out there for dragging Yacht Club. Sham said there's going to be hotel amenities, players only lounge. How are they going to arrange this stuff?
So the one thing these 3 resort hotels have in common is that they all have convention center space. And I assume those lounges will be built out within there because that's something that Disney can handle easily. They do it all the time for conventions, for meetings, for special events. So it's easily doable by them.
So, gut instinct, does this happen?
Does it happen?
Does it happen? Are they going to actually play?
20 minutes. I think everything they put into place is pretty good. The only stuff that I was concerned about were Disney cast members, which is the term they use for staff, of them coming in and out because their regulations are going to be self-temperature checks and things like that. They won't be getting daily COVID tests and they'll be on property. But the way they've laid it out, it's completely doable.
Thank you, Carlye. Family album. Let's get into it. Here is Ian Begley, who gotta say, man, quarantine is treating Ian right. He looks great.
Douglas DJB22 who asks,
He's had to read this Twitter handle.
DJB22 who asks, are there any known potential Knick free agent targets? Now, I do know that people in the front office, some people before Leon Rose got here, were enamored with
So not Leon Rose,
Christian
but
Wood, so I think you could put him
Christian
on the
Wood,
list.
boo,
And then
that's fine.
Carmelo Anthony.
Hold on.
Carmelo Anthony.
Say it again.
Carmelo Anthony.
One more time.
Carmelo Anthony.
Again.
Carmelo Anthony.
I love it. Bring Melo and his hats back to New York. Hats! Hats! It's Faye Blocks. Oh, Kendrick Perkins. It has come to our attention that Kendrick Perkins has taken shots at us. Let's see. So this was a follow-up to a question about Paul Pierce not having LeBron James in his top 5. Alex Kennedy said, after Paul Pierce said that, The Ringer put out an NBA desktop video where they said that they want the 2008 Boston Celtics to stop talking so much. Did you see that video? No, I didn't, Kendrick Perkins says. What gives them the credentials that they could talk so much?
Kendrick Perkins.
Actually, hold on a second. Kendrick, first of all, I hope you're doing well. I hope your family's doing well. I hope you're maintaining social distance, and I hope that everybody around you is safe and healthy and doing great. It's a very stressful time in the world, and I hope that you're weathering it well. With that said, you want to know our credentials? We got Emmys. 1 Emmy, second one potentially on the way, but what does that mean? I have the same amount of Emmys as you won championships with the Boston Celtics, and you're in my world now. This is streaming video world. If we were on the basketball court, absolutely. What do I know? I'm a fucking joke. But you're in our waters now. Guess what? What gives you the credentials to talk about anything that goes on within these 4 corners? I'll tell you what, nothing. Here's the mistake you made. You gave us attention. You recognized us. You looked at us. We are insignificant, and now you are too. You fucked up.
Yeah!
He goes on, hold on. Like, how can you tell me someone who's a Hall of Famer? I'm in the Texas Basketball Hall of Fame. Oh, shit. Listen, there's one Basketball Hall of Fame, okay? There's one. Don't give me this regional Hall of Fame bullshit. They put fucking Kevin Durant in the Oklahoma Hall of Fame so he wouldn't leave. Get the fuck out of here. I fave it. It's great. It's great. It's great. This is great. It's all banter. It's all for fun. And by the way, I'm not trying to deplatform you. I'm trying to platform the 2004 Pistons who have the same resume as you, and I would like to hear from them. Oh, we have to talk about this. Can we just ask the question? Does Nikola Jokic have a severe tapeworm infection? How is it possible that Nikola Jokic appears to have lost, I don't know, I'd put it at like 40 to 50 pounds? This is startling to me, and I am a little concerned. It's a lot of weight to have lost in a short amount of time, and I worry about him. Does he have a tapeworm? Does he have a huge tapeworm? Think about how much intestine this man has. Do you remember when you first found out about tapeworms? It scarred me for like years. And now Donald Duck. Gesundheit. What, could I just ask, like, for a lot of people out in the world right now, why do you never wear pants? Why are your dick and balls and butt just out? Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.